Hello sweeties, it's Poorvi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. And if you're wondering why you're watching my face right now, that's because I'm here to give you some brutally honest life lessons on how to harvest the real confidence so you could finally stop being the pushover that you have been your entire life. And by the way, I'm not judging because I've been there, I've done that, I totally get you, so no worries. And without any further delay, let's get right into the video. And the thing that I want to put so much emphasis on is the fact that you should be taking care of your posture and of your outer appearance. This is because, let's say, you are to go in front of a group of strangers, or you're approaching a stranger and trying to strike up a conversation with them. And obviously, you have no idea about what they are like, and the same goes for them as well. So, the first impression that you want to be giving off has to be intriguing rather than intimidating. So work on your posture, make sure that your back is straight, your chest is out, shoulders are not hunched, and please make eye contact with them, because eye contact is such a vital tool in the way that it helps people to determine if the other person is genuinely interested in the conversation, and if they are genuinely invested in the conversation, or are they just pretending to hear what they're saying but their mind is elsewhere. So work on your posture, and also make sure that you're dressed in a neat, clean and presentable way. But when I say work on your clothing, I do not mean that you have to go around carrying designer bags, you have to go around in designer clothes. That's not what I mean. Having a good self-care routine, a simple one, and wearing ironed, washed clothes, that's more than enough. Because let's say there are two people and they're going to the same interview, and the first person is dressed formally, he looks sharp, and the second person is in casual attire, he is wearing ripped jeans and a casual loose baggy t-shirts. So who do you think are the panel of judges more likely to take seriously? Obviously the one who is in the formal clothing, right? That's the reason why we put so much effort into dressing up ourselves for the first time when we're about to go on a date, or when we're about to go on this important conference, or when we're about to go to an interview. Because first impression really acts like a base from which people could build their assumption of you on. And also I was watching this video by the Wizard Liz, and she basically said that taking care of your posture and the way you dress is actually a form of self-respect. Because if you cannot even expect yourself to keep yourself clean, to respect you, then how on earth could you expect others to respect you? And the logic is as simple as that. Moving on, the second thing that I want to put emphasis on is inner confidence, because you have worked on your posture and you have worked on your dressing sense, but you go around acting like you're the most confident person in the room, but in reality you are not confident at all, and it really makes you nervous. People can look right through the facade and they will call you a bluff. So genuinely being confident is really important. Otherwise, if you're only acting like you're confident, and the moment you get back home you revert back to the same insecure person that you have been all your life, it's not helping you in any way, and I'm pretty sure that you'll get burnt out sooner or later in the journey. So work on your confidence, and that brings on to the next thing which I want to talk about. So confidence, defining confidence, I think it's a pretty simple subject to understand. Basically it means by having trust in your own abilities and capabilities, and not seeking reassurance or validation from others. So that's basically what confidence means, and it's as simple as that. So it's basically just having trust and belief in yourself. And I say about trust and belief, so you could probably ask me, how does one go about building trust and belief? And the best way to build confidence in yourself is to give your mind a stack of evidence, or a stack of proof from which your mind could probably develop trust. in yourself. So let's say you're the kind of person who always says to themselves, today I will hit the gym, but you do not hit the gym. Today I will sit down and study, but you do not study. Today I will clean my room, but you do not clean your room. And when this sort of reckless behavior is repeated over time, your mind is obviously going to think of yourself as a person who does not keep their own word, and obviously you do not have any sort of trust or belief or confidence in yourself. However, on the other hand, you're the type of person who says, if I say that I'll get this thing done, then it means that I will get it done no matter what. So if you say you're going to sit down and study, you do that. If you say you're going to clean your room, you do that. If you say you're going to hit the gym, you do that. So your mind basically has all these evidences, and it thinks like, okay, so the last time he or she said that they will get this thing done, they got it done. So I can believe in her, I can trust her, and that's how confidence is built. And I would also say that confidence and discipline go hand in hand, and the point of commonality between them is discomfort. And the next thing that I really wanted to talk about is to not attach your confidence to external things or external achievements. So let's say you're the most beautiful person in the world, you are the richest person in the world, you're the most successful person in the world, and after achieving all these things you have become confident, and once all of those things are taken away from you, you're not so confident anymore. Your confidence basically crumbles. Why? This is because you have based your confidence on these external achievements, which are always temporary and not in your inner self. But let's say you're a poet and you write poetry, and you wanted to publish this poetry as a book, but it does not do as well as you thought it would, and readers do not find that interesting. But if you are a person who really has trust in their own abilities and in their own capabilities, then you'll think, okay, it may be true that my book did not do as well as I thought it would, but I am sure, 100% sure, that there are still more things for me to learn when it comes to this aspect. Maybe I could get some reviews from the customers and I could build and improve upon those things. So that's how a person who is really confident is going to be thinking, because they attach their confidence not to their achievements, but they attach their confidence to their abilities and capabilities. The next thing that I'm going to be talking about is insecurity is more louder than confidence is silent. So we all might have heard this phrase that confidence is silent, and that is 100% true. So a person who is genuinely confident does not go around announcing to people that they are the most confident person in the room. They are silent and they are magnetic because their confidence radiates off them and people are naturally drawn to them. But insecure people, on the other hand, they act like they are confident. However, they are probably going to be the most insecure person in the room. So do not trust a person when they say that they are confident, because there is a very high possibility that they might not be all that confident as they say they are. And another thing that I really wanted to put emphasis on is that the confident people have an abundance mindset. So what I mean by this is that people who are genuinely confident and who are genuinely trusting of their worth, of their capabilities, have an abundance mindset. So basically, let's say they have this long journey to go and they have only come a little distance. However, these people, the confident people, they are always grateful for the things that they have achieved in their life, for the things that they already have in their life, and for all the problems that they have overcome so far. And they are really excited to move on ahead in their journey. And they're like, okay, I know that I might face some problems, but I am sure that I have the ability in myself to overcome whatever is thrown my way. and that is confidence, and they're genuinely excited to move ahead with their life. And insecure people, on the other hand, they have scarcity mindset, so they're also on the same journey. Again, they have come only a little way, and they think, oh my gosh, I've only come this far and I have so much more ahead of me, and I have faced all these problems, and blah 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 blah. I do not have this, I do not have that, and I have so many much more problems coming my way. I have no idea how I'm going to um, face them. So that's how insecure people think. And basically, confidence is also a way of optimism. And scarcity people, insecure people, they are worried about what is about to come their way. And the next thing is insecure people are really envious and jealous of what other people have achieved. So this mainly happens because they compare themselves with others, and they do not have enough trust in their own abilities and capabilities, and they're like, if someone achieves something, they are faking being happy, and they're like, oh, I'm so happy that you achieved this, and I couldn't have done it myself. I am very proud of you. Insecure people are going to say that, but they're going to turn around and behind your back they're also going to think or say like, okay, so what, she achieved these things, so what's the big deal, and why is she so proud of herself? They're going to talk shit about you. That's because your achievements frighten insecure people. They constantly compare themselves with others, and they think that when someone has achieved something really good, that they are not good enough, that they're never going to be enough. That's because they do not have trust in their own capabilities or abilities. That's because they do not have confidence in themselves. So I had this girl study with me all through middle school, all through high school, and she always wanted to be the best in everything, be it academic or be it any extracurriculars. But it's not a bad thing to be the best in everything. But I could, whenever someone got scored more marks in a subject or achieved something that she had not done, I could practically feel her envy and jealousy oozing out of each and every pore of her body. So that's a very toxic situation to be in. Don't be like that. Be a confident person. Be a person who is genuinely happy for what other people have achieved in their life, because confident people, they do not care what others have achieved. Of course, if someone achieves something, they're genuinely happy for them, because they're not the kind of people to drag others down. They're the kind of people to lift other people's. And so these confident people, they're going to be like, okay, she has achieved this thing, or he has achieved this thing, and I'm really happy for her, I'm very proud of her. So maybe I could get into contact with her and she would teach me how she did that as well, and I could also implement it in my life, and I could improve my skill set. So that's the kind of mindset and thoughts that confident person are going to be having, because confident people are always so involved in adding additions to their skill set. They are always curious, they're always excited to learn something new. But on the other hand, insecure people, they are the know-it-alls, and they are even afraid to walk up to people and seek help, because obviously it's a blow to their ego, but it's not. It's really not. So be a confident person and be genuinely happy for what others have achieved in their life. And let's say you're the type of person who really thinks that they're confident, and yet you seek for some sort of validation or reassurance from others, and that in itself goes off to show that the fact that you said that you're the most confident person in the room, that is a blatant lie. Because if you are so confident, then why do you need reassurance or validation from others? And the fact that I have put myself in such a vulnerable position for all these people to see me and to judge me, that's something I think that requires confidence, not only from myself but from anyone who is in my situation, because people are really afraid to be judged. But let me tell you, You could be the most richest person in the world and you could still feel like you are not enough, you have not done enough. You could be the most attractive person in the world and you could still have some sort of insecurity, and you could feel you could be the most successful person in the world and you'd still feel like shit. If you listen to what others say about you, to what others think about you, to if you're afraid about how others are gonna judge you, if you expose yourself too much, or if you put yourself in a vulnerable position, because no matter how successful, how beautiful, how attractive, how rich you are, there are always going to be people who are gonna hate you for nothing. There are always going to be people who are going to judge you, who are going to talk shit about you, who do not like you for no good reason. And the sooner you come to terms with these facts, the better your life is going to get. That is because judging yourself and valuing your worth based on what another person perceives of you is something really shitty, because the key to being confident is to have trust in yourself and to have a trust in your abilities. So if you're going and seeking these reassurance or validation from others, that just completely breaks the point and meaning of confidence. And in today's world, I would definitely say that social media is a way of self-sabotage, because we as the audience are consuming so much information from other people that is usually very well manipulated and very well scripted, and we think that, okay, oh, these people are doing so much, they're having fun, they're in college, they have these attractive friends, and they're doing these really nice things, they are going on trips, and they're in the UN, they're in the UNICEF, they're doing blah 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 blah. But you do not stop for a second to think that what they are putting on social media is 100% genuine or not. Because I can guarantee you that most of the influencers out there, it might be a bit controversial, but the stuff that they post on social media has nothing to do but only to get more likes, more views, more subscribers, more followers. That's what they're focused on, and here we are basing and we are judging our entire existence on something that has been very well scripted beforehand and very well curated and manipulated. That just does not make any sense. Why do you have to compare yourself with some unrealistic lifestyles? It's just doesn't make any sense, does it? So confident people are really confident in their true self. They are comfortable in their own skin, and they do not feel the need to compare themselves with others. They do not feel the need or urge to follow these trends, because trends are going to be here one day and they're going to be gone the next day. And that's what opportunities and people in your life are like that as well, because when you're successful, people are going to come, and when you're in the rock bottom, when you're when you're at the shittiest times of your life, people are definitely going to walk away. That's the hard truth of life. And that's all about for today's video. And if you have liked this one, then please subscribe to my channel, and I'll post more videos like these every week. So bye guys.